is on. Okay, welcome everyone. I'm Ann DeVere, and this is Turn Your Show into Cash. We're going to be having lots of fun. We're going to learn how to get our expertise, our passion, and our plans to make the world a better place in motion. You're going to be able to take what you already are doing and turn it into a TV show. It's as simple as that. Now, the process we go through for the next 8 weeks, really, we'll walk you through it. At the end, you're going to be able to do exactly that. I will go into the details of how all this works. But first, we want to meet our cast members for this season of Turn Your Show into Cash. While this is going to be very casual, very interactive, everything that's being recorded for the next 8 weeks, really, is going to be turned into a WebTV show. It will be turned into a 6-episode, 1 hour each WebTV show that we intend to be broadcasting in quite a few different places. So hold on, we're going for a ride, all of us together. Now, having said that, I know that Terry Levine is right in the middle of a mastermind. She's had, it's a 2 or 3 day mastermind that's going on right now. So I'm going to bring her up first because she has to get back to these amazing clients that she's working with right now. I believe she actually brought a few of them in to watch this short segment that she's going to be introducing herself. So Terry, before I bring you on, cast members, this is what is asked of you right now. Basically, keep it really simple. You know, who are you? What's your expertise? And what's your TV show about, and why are you doing it right now? What is it about this time that made you decide, hey, I think it's time for my TV show to go out there, and it's time for me to go global? So let's see. Terry, I'm going to go ahead and put you on full screen, and you're going to be able to share with it. There you are, Terry. You are on.
Great to be with you. Thanks, Sam. Thank you so much.
Happy to have you here. I'm very excited about having you on this episode, or on this season of Turn Your Show into Cash. So tell us, where are you? I know there's some exciting things going on right around you in that same room that you're in.
I happen to be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at what's called the Pyramid Club on the 51st or 52nd floor overlooking the beautiful city of Philadelphia. And I'm at my mastermind with my business partner, Pete Winarski, and surrounding me in the room are our mastermind clients who wanted to be flies on the wall and watch us.
Welcome, everybody. The flies on the wall. We love flies on the wall. Welcome to the show. Okay, so Terry, tell us about yourself.
So I have been in business for almost 4 decades. I've been really blessed and successful to own my own businesses. And I'm a best-selling author, and I'm also a keynote speaker. My real passion and the real reason that I do business is that I love helping small business owners find their heart in business and then use their heart to serve other people. I call myself a heartrepreneur, which is the name of my business, and I love to help people turbocharge their success by heart-to-heart connections.
Awesome. So tell us, what is your show about?
So my show is going to be about turbocharging your business, and it's going to be teaching the principles of establishing successful businesses around 3 main words: how to command a lot of leads and a lot of attention, how to connect with those leads heart to heart, and then how to have those leads convert themselves into paying clients who love you and adore you. So command, connect, convert the turbocharge way.
Well, that sounds to me that's your program, that's your marketing. So what is it about your show that's going to be turned into your what is it about your program that's going to be turned into your show? So are you going to be following that same system?
Yes, I'm going to follow the same system. We're going to take the different modules that are in the system, and each week as we work from one of the modules, I'm going to have on guest experts that really enhance what I bring forth to the world. So if I'm teaching the ways that you perhaps command attention, I may have someone who's an expert in commanding attention by blogging or commanding attention in podcasting, and I'll be interviewing those experts as well as sharing my own expertise and resources.
Excellent. So why are you doing your show at this particular time?
Love that question. I have been very blessed in the world of business. I've been very successful. I love doing what I do. And it's really time for me to pay it forward, to let lots more people understand how to be successful. I want many, many more people, literally worldwide, to see how easy business can be once you understand the systems that I've established. So it's my way of really passing it forward to a large audience.
Okay, so is there anything else that you want to share about your show? Anything else that we should know?
Two things. One, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to teach principles of successful business that anyone in any type of a business or who's ever dreamed of having a business will get value from. And the second thing is the experts who are coming on are going to be coming on with amazing and incredible tips and ideas to also keep it simple so that we can make a difference by simplifying the world of business.
I do love that about you. You do have a tendency to simplify things and make them work. And I know that you've been around quite a few years. We've been crossing paths for quite a few years, and I'm very excited about having your show on our network. And I can't wait to watch it myself and learn from you from the show because it's going to be fun and exciting. So Terry, I know you have to run because your people are waiting. So, well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be seeing you right here next week at the same time, where you'll be with us the entire time, and we'll be training. We'll be training. Okay, we'll see you later.
Thank you, Ann. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, so let's see. Now we do have. Let's see. I think I want to go with one of the gentlemen. Let's see, James or Michael. Let's see, which one of you is more excited about getting on right now? Let's see. James, you look more excited. Come on, here we go. There we go. James, you're unmuted and you are on.
Morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. It's great to be here. James Short from not so sunny Sydney, Australia, and I'm very excited to be on the show this morning.
Awesome, James. I'm excited about having you on because you are impacting many. This, for whatever reason, it's not going back and forth for the speaker, and I'm not sure why. Normally goes back and forth. I'm having to do this manually. No worries. All this will be edited in.
That's fine.
Yeah. So, normally it automatically switches back and forth. I wonder why it's not doing that.
I've noticed a time lag.
Yeah, Lynn, what do you think? Anybody knows what am I not clicking on that I should be clicking on, because it should automatically be switching to whoever is speaking. Lynn, you're an expert at this.
Yeah, in speaker view, I had it in speaker view, and I just noticed that there was a slight time lag.
Well,
it was making the change. There was just a time lag.
Interesting.
We are a fair way away down here in Australia. I do apologise.
Yeah. Well, I guess I just have to be on top of it and just keep clicking back and forth to make sure that we're capturing everything. But no worries, because this particular segment, when we edit, is going to be you talking about what your show is about. It's all good, and maybe the lag will fix itself, hopefully. But in the meantime, so James, I'm going to come back to you, and I'm going to ask you the same question. Introduce yourself. Whoops, let me see. Maybe this is it. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. We're going to figure this out, and it's going to work beautifully. No, it's still haven't figured out. Okay, so you are on, James. Go for it.
Hi, welcome. My name is James Short from Sydney, Australia. Looking forward to being part of this amazing show. I work with those in the real estate and property-based businesses, helping them to lead and grow their business. So, yeah, super excited to be part of this amazing show and looking forward to the journey.
Okay, so James, tell us, share with us what your show will be about. What do you intend to be showcasing within your show?
What I would love to be showcasing is a lot of my clients' journey from when they started to where they currently are, from all different sizes of base businesses in the real estate and the property sectors, from the small solopreneur to those with staff with 50 and 60, and going through all their ups and downs, their lefts and rights, their journey, so to speak, so the audience can actually capture the key learnings and the key different, I guess, the challenges that we all face in business, but particularly in the real estate and the property sector. There'll also be some amazing content pieces where the audience can actually take away and start to implement in their own business. We work on, a bit like Terry, 3 key pillars, which is the self, which is then the next one is the business chalice, and then the third area is the breakthrough section. And so we'll be working through those different modules with a lot of different journeys of clients and what they've gone through over the past number of years.
Awesome. So the big question, why now? What's going on in your life and in your business that you decide this is the time I'm going out there, WebTV, here I come?
It's time, this relationship that I have with the camera, I love it. And so what I wanted to do is to actually get that into a wider audience. Sydney is lovely. It's a beautiful place, and you should all come and visit one time, and we'll get the kangaroos and the wombats out for everyone. But it's time to share this on a global scale. There's a lot of similarities within the real estate and the property sectors all around the world. And I'd love to get those messages out there to those businesses that go, help me, because you're not alone. And with this program, we're going to share that content, share that journey, so people can connect and collaborate and really take their businesses to another level.
Excellent. I'm also psyched to see what you're doing and learn from you, because real estate is one of the areas that I'm very interested and intend to be learning quite a bit more this year. I want to start making some investments too. And, I'll be learning how to do it globally. How cool is that? I'm excited about that too. Okay, so thank you, James. Let's see, now we're going to go to Lynn. Hello, Lynn, you are on.
Hi, Ann. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of the cast.
Excited to have you on. My goodness, we've got so many fun things we'll be doing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, a little bit about me. I'm a corporate refugee. I've actually call myself a corporate renegade. I ran rampant in the corporate environment, growing and building high performance teams, incentivizing, inspiring, and empowering them to do some amazing work. And I've brought that expertise and my global business management into my entrepreneurial journey as the CEO of the P3 Academy of Social Entrepreneurship. And I'm a certified accelerated business development coach and mentor. And one of my specialties from being in the corporate arena of commercial real estate lending has been funding strategies. So I work with small businesses to help them not just grow business, but grow business rapidly, sustainably, finding the funding sources that they may need over the course of time. And I've been in the grants world here in the US since I was 16, helping my mom write grants for her nonprofit. And I've brought that into what now has opened up in crowdfunding for small business. So I have, for the last 5 years, been avidly teaching for-profit, nonprofit business building strategies, the partnering to build business, and crowdfunding for small business. So I'm really excited because trying to wrap my head around what my show is going to be. I'm also the co-CEO of PositiveImpactMakers.org. And one of the things that I do a lot of through Positive Impact Makers is teach crowdfunding. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to bring the whole aspect of positive impact makers and showcase those out in the world who are doing such great work, and then teach crowdfunding, how you can do it bigger and better. And I think I'm going to name, if not the show, a piece of the show, the Crowdfunding Hackers TV spot or something. But I really got energized and inspired by thinking about creating a tribe of crowdfunding hackers, teaching them how to build the strategy, create the team, and implement into the money.
Awesome. Okay, well, so I'm excited about having you on because you and I are already working on the Global Visibility Initiative where we'll be raising money for show hosts, across the globe. So it's the Global Visibility Initiative. It's basically a TV show for every expert, no expert left behind. And during this program, we're going to be able to figure out how and where everybody goes, because you don't have to be a show host to be on TV. So that's one. And so the question for you, Lynn, why now? Why the TV show now?
Well, and I used to have a TV show when Google Hangouts was first getting started, and Periscope and Blab and all of that. And I was going in so many different directions. I just had to come back into myself and rest for a moment. And much like James said, now is the time. Now is the time. The message is here really about crowdfunding and how to create crowdfunding hackers who can go out and do successful campaigns, be a part of a tribe that's supporting them in their campaigning. And I am part of the whole connect, collaborate, communicate, co-create philosophy. And this is the time that is happening. And this is the time that I'm being called to do it at a grander scale and help so many more people.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lynn. Okay, so now we're going to go to Michael, another fellow from down under there. Hello, Michael.
Let me unmute. Hello, Anne. How are you?
Oh, just fabulous. So excited. I'm thrilled to have you on here. It's going to be an amazing season, especially with you on it. Oh, my goodness. So welcome.
Thank you very much.
So, Michael, the question is, well, but first tell us about you. That's the first thing we want to know.
Yep. So I suppose let's go quick story. Teacher by trade, primary school, high school math, elite level basketball coach, got bored in 2008 and decided to do something different. So we've now had 7 businesses, sold 6, and have niched just down into referral marketing and partnerships, and teaching people how to be able to build referral systems into their business and how to be able to leverage their networks better and how to be able to create business through partnerships.
Yeah, and I am familiar with your referral network, and I'm getting great results already. So I am thrilled to have you with us, during this episode, because it's going to make a huge difference in everybody's life who has anything to do with the show. So, Michael, the next question is, what is your show going to be about? What are you hoping to showcase in your show?
Yeah, and it's very much around exactly the same, I suppose, as what we do day in, day out. And showing people how to collaborate, how to create win-wins, bringing people together to be able to do that, as well as content pieces, as well as showcasing people who are doing that well. We have the pleasure of speaking nearly 70 plus times a year across the globe. So being able to take people to those sorts of events, get people who are at those events into the show also. So a whole bunch of great people being able to do great things with great people.
Yeah, and you do attract the most amazing people that I can also testify to. So the next big question, Michael, why the TV show? Why now? What's happening that you want it now?
Yeah, lovely. I think with it becomes a very natural fit to everything else that we have going on. So to think the amount of speaking that we do, podcasts that we do, Facebook Live, YouTube Lives that we do, it's like, here's a great opportunity to be able to have a centre where it can be seen as an influencer, bring great people around that, and really be able to share a message of how to be able to do things together rather than having to do things all by yourself. And I think when you put all of that together, it's perfect timing to be able to share with the globe rather than share just with Australia and the US.
Absolutely, and I know that you're doing a lot of work in the U.S., and I will be seeing you in the next month in August at your event in Sydney, and I'm excited about that also. So, and Michael, I also know that you also need to run, but we did want to capture this portion of it because those are our 4 cast members, everybody. You're going to be getting to know them quite well as they walk through the process of planning, producing, and launching their TV show. And you're going to be able to follow them, do what they do, take the ideas that they have, and use them for yourself. So you can see we have some brilliant, brilliant minds with us. And boy, if you knew them like I knew them, and you will by the end of this program, you're going to be thanking me for bringing this amazing cast and crew together for you. Okay, so now what I'm going to be doing, thank you cast members for the overview, and you know, we're all excited to be doing this. And so it's time for me to give you a little bit more about what is this about? What is the show about? So those of you who are watching us, whether you know you're watching us live right now or you are watching a replay, this is Turn Your Show into Cash. It's all about taking your expertise, taking your seminars, webinars, coaching, consulting calls, anything that you're already doing, and turn it into a web TV show. The opportunity is here. The time is right. This is what they call a perfect storm. You know, there's so much going on right now. Web TV is everywhere. What's web TV? Well, YouTube is web TV. Hulu is web TV. NBC is web TV. Try to watch something on NBC, CBS, all of them. Anything that you see, whether it's network TV or cable TV, at the end of it, they will tell you to go to their .com website or .tv website to get access to the previous episodes or to do something else, whatever is going on. So guess what? Everybody is on web TV. Wow, that's good news for us, isn't it? Yeah, it sure is, because it's right now still wild, wild west. You know, there really are very few regulations. That means you have carte blanche to do pretty much anything you want, which creates another problem. Well, what do you do with it? I mean, how do we take what we have and turn it into a TV show? Those are the questions we're going to be asking and answering during the next really 7 weeks that we're going to be together. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and give you the overview of what you just walked into and what you can expect to learn during this entire program. So this is a reality TV show on how to plan, produce, and launch your own TV show. So what does that mean? That means that the cast members that we have are going to be walking through the process, and every Thursday they get the same homework as the rest of you, and they're going to be documenting the homework. You know, basically, it's we're going to be kind of stepping into their life. You know, they're doing the homework. They're going to be talking about, gee, I really like this. Annie's asking these questions, and here's how I feel about that. Boy, do I love this. And or, hey, this has nothing to do with me. I don't know why she's even asking me this. You know, so, well, it's going to be fun and exciting. It's reality TV. The reason I wanted to do it this way is because, you know, putting together a web TV show, the thought of it, the concept of it, it could be quite challenging. So I wanted to make it really nonchalant and fun and exciting and keep it real. Because as you are watching everybody go through the process of planning, producing, and launching their TV show, you are also going to be able to follow through. So if you are already, you know, in the program, you will be getting your homework right along the cast members. So do your homework, same as the cast members, document it and send it in, because we will also be able to showcase you. So let's see. We have some noise coming in. I just want to make sure we have audio, clear audio. Okay, excellent. All right, so what is it? I'm going to go to over the shoulder look. Okay, this is Turn Your Show into Cash, and please write this down somewhere. You don't have to be a star to star in your own TV show. Hey, how cool is that? You are a star. Whatever you're doing, you're a star. Whatever specialty you have, you're a star. You're excelling in something. And once you get yourself out there, you are the star. Okay, so take that and take it in. And we're going to be working on, as a matter of fact, next week, we're going to be working on a mindset. And we're going to be talking about the reluctant celebrity syndrome. So if you don't think you're a star, guess what? I'm going to change your mind about that. Okay, so This is it. This is it. Web TV is everywhere, okay? Like I was saying before, there are thousands and thousands of TV channels and TV shows that are looking for your content. How do I know there are thousands? Just look at YouTube. There are 1 billion people on YouTube. Everybody has a channel. Did I say more? And or is the Vimeos, all the difference. Here, I'll just go full screen over here. These are just a few of what's out there that are looking, and they're coming and going so quickly. It's just every day there's a new app. Every day there is a new plugin that's going to give you that TV show, and we're just getting started with this. Okay, so how do you stay on top of it? What do you do? How do you utilize them? Well, you just focus on you getting the information out. Creating great content is what all of them are looking for, because while everybody has a channel, they don't have good content. So when you start producing content that's great, educational, fun, it is a TV show, not a webinar. We're talking a TV show, okay? What is a TV show? It's fun and exciting, entertaining, and educational. In our case, that's what we're doing. So once you get your content and you have a plan for how you're going to be producing this TV show on an ongoing basis, we have networks that are waiting for you. Okay, people are waiting for great content, so you are in huge demand. So what are we looking for? Well, they're looking for experts. We are looking for experts, and we're looking for show hosts. We're looking for guest experts. We're looking for citizen reporters, and we're looking for video tip providers, journalists. So anything that you are doing right now, you're going to be able to turn it into a TV show. And the categories we're looking for are business growth and marketing, health and wellness, self-growth, empowerment, finance and investments and relationships, communications. So if you're an expert in something, you can create a TV show with it. And that's what you're going to learn over here. What do you do? How do you do it? The beauty of this is that you can actually broadcast from anywhere you want. And right now, we're using Zoom. Everybody has access to Zoom. You can get it for free. And there are many different broadcasting venues, and I'm going to be talking to you about some of them as we go. One of the things we'll be doing is actually broadcasting from a fiber optic network that you can have access to as a part of our community. You can do pay-per-views. So bottom line is that you can actually be broadcasting live, or you can be broadcasting pre-recorded content, and you just go out there, do the things you want. You want to spend time with your family, go out there and actually create your show, spending time with your family, because business is business. Our family is a part of our business. That's really why we do what we do anyways, isn't it? To take care of our loved ones and make the world a better place for, past our family as well. So are there some things you enjoy doing? Go out there. You want to play golf, you want to swim, you want to hike, you want whatever you want to do, play music, dance, go do it. You want to spend more time with your kids, go do it. Travel the world, go do it. You will have an opportunity to produce your web TV show, traveling the world and doing the things that you enjoy. And that to me is very exciting. That is very exciting. So what can be a TV show? Well, I'm going to go full screen with this, okay? Do you do one-on-one and group coaching sessions? In person or online, it doesn't make a difference. That can be turned into a web TV show. So do you do any kind of webinars, seminars, training sessions? All of them can be turned into a TV show. The same content can be repackaged to be a TV show. Do you do any kind of evaluations and recommendations? Do you share, your thoughts on the latest books, products, programs, events? What about your social media posts and blog posts and articles? All of those can be turned into content-rich, segments, whether for a TV show, or you can make it available for other people's TV shows. There are all kinds of opportunities that I am going to be sharing with you. You will know. So simple. I want you to start thinking about it. What is it that you do? What is it that you do? Coaching, consulting calls? Well, Dr. Phil was sitting in his office doing exactly what he's doing now until Oprah put the camera in front of him. He went from sitting in his office working with his clients to working with millions at the same time. Because as he's giving advice to the people that are in the studio with him, people who are watching are also taking the advice. So he's able to impact millions of lives at the same time. To me, that's very exciting. Okay, now if you don't have if you're a service provider and you don't maybe you have products. Okay, if you have products, Dr. Ross is a perfect example. You know, his entire show is all about showing what's available, telling us about products, you know, that could be good for us. He's giving us advice, and we love to follow that advice. We love to see them. So basically, you know, exciting things are in store right now. You know, over 1 million hours of video is being watched on Facebook alone. We got 1 billion people on YouTube alone. Seriously. And YouTube is the best known one. Only 9% of business owners are using it. That means right now you have a huge opportunity to get a tiny piece of that big pie. It's a huge pie, even YouTube alone. But as we go, you're going to know a lot more about the different TV networks that are available because you have choices. So my intention is to connect the known to the unknown. What does that mean? It's, if I can give you an example of how things work in an environment that you're already familiar with, then from there we can strategize how to get to the next level. Okay, so this is going to be a process. We're going to start with where you are right now. You have a TV channel, you have a YouTube channel, great. You start focusing on that, and then I'll be telling you about all the other TV networks that are available. There's so much available to us right now, and it's getting even bigger. So those of you who know me for a while, you already know we started over 10 years ago with Access to Experts because I had some clients who had better products and services than some of the better known people out there, and my clients did not. So it got me a little bit pissed off. When I get pissed off, things happen. I met things happen. So I teamed up with my husband who was in television. I said, hey, we need to take my clients to a studio. We need to interview them so they can have a video of them being on a TV show so they can get on TV show. Why was that important? Because 10 years ago, we didn't have what we have today. 10 years ago, to get on television, you had to have an actual reel of you being interviewed on TV. So we literally went and we rented Channel 6, the TV station, on a Sunday afternoon, hired one of the reporters, Jodina St. John, who's still working with us, and we interviewed my clients right there on the news desk, and you can see some of them just, you know, our Access to Experts interviews. So we started getting the expert next door on network television, you know, so it's happening on a much bigger scale right now, and it's very much in demand. Whenever there's something that's breaking news, they're all looking for experts. And if you have your own TV show, if you have your own studio set up, even better, and you will be learning how to use the tools that I'm using right now. XSplit, you know, I'm using $300 worth of equipment. No, it's not perfect. No, it's not high end. But guess what? You can get started. You can get started looking like me, doing what I'm doing. You know, so it's a great start. And that's what I want you to start thinking. Immediately, you can start creating content that's TV show worthy, and people are looking for you. So there's a little bit about my husband, Michael, and, you know, his credentials. He's been seen in many different places, directed the 6 o'clock news, worked on, you know, numerous infomercials, and Emmy Award-winning video editor. And also there's Maura Soden, one of our partners, who is a working casting agent, TV producer, and movie producer here in Hollywood for over 30 years. And she has a whole network of other TV producers who are always looking for experts, who are always looking for content. So not only we get started with YouTube, but we have the TV networks to go to if that's where you want to go. You get the possibilities. I hope you do, because it's right there in front of you, and you get to choose. You get to choose. If YouTube is enough for you, wonderful. You want to go to major global TV networks, you have it at your fingertips, and we're going to make it happen. And so what some of our clients have been doing, you know, if you've been with me, you probably heard the story already. Diane Wilkins came out of New Zealand, and she just took one of the strategies, the co-op marketing strategy, went back home. The following week, she was making $2,000 a month, interviewing her clients, and, you know, interviewing clients she would like to have on her show. Do you think the people she was interviewing on her show became clients? You betcha. And she actually reached out to people she wanted to have as her co-op marketing partners. The same thing, a simple gesture. Hey, I'd love to interview you on my show. It's a yes every time. So that gives you the opportunity to know people, to see if you want to work with them or how closely you want to work with them. You have a choice. It's a great door opener, and you get to make money at the same time. And she already has a plan to make over $10,000 on in monthly revenue once she gets to the GVN TV network, which is where you're going. That's what we're doing next. Okay, so Midori Verity, she's in negotiations with Paramount. She just wanted to know how to interact with her clients in a much more powerful way, because she's a relationship coach and she works with people online, with couples. So that's all she wanted to know, how to interact, how to create content that's going to be fun for them to watch, as well as, interact with them live. Well, with a few tips and, the idea that I gave her, so a few things you can do, she took them and customized them to fit in her environment. And there she was asked by VP at Paramount to take her show. She's in negotiations. Okay, why? Because they are online looking. Okay, they are online. TV producers, casting agents, publicists, they are online looking for the ones who are already in motion. It makes sense for them to do that, because if you're already growing your network and they can see you in action, it saves them hundreds of thousands of dollars just creating the pilot. They don't have to do all those auditions they always do. All they have to do is go take a look who's already in motion. And with the networks that we're going to be putting you in front of, we can make the connections that you're looking for. So that's also an option if you want to be on another TV show, if you want to be on another TV network. You have options. So next, if you want to be interviewed on television with Kyriakos Zouras, he's a business consultant and he wanted to be interviewed globally on network television. He was actually an advisor to George W. Bush. Okay, so he is a business consultant who knows what he's doing, but he needed to know how to speak in sound bites and how to be interviewed and how to deliver content in a way that will have the networks asking him to come back over and over and over again. And he was one of the ones that we actually took to the studio in Channel 6 in San Diego, and you can see his interview that right there on our in a channel. So he is being asked over and over and over again to go back. Why? Because he's concise. He knows how to grab people's attention with a hook. He knows how to deliver content in a way people can understand, and he knows how to give them a call to action so they're getting more information from him, and he's getting people registered with him. He is attracting high-end clients. Think about it. He's being interviewed on a TV show on his expertise. On business, do you think he's going to get some high-end clients asking him to take them on? You betcha. Okay? So you guys, this is it. It starts here. All you have to do is follow what we're doing. You have a choice of going from a talking head to a TV show. Simple things that all you have to do is change, and all of that you're going to be learning over here. Again, you start off with only $300 worth of equipment. You have more, even better, but you can do what I'm doing right now by the end of this program. So what is it that you want? Are you looking to get bigger clients? Are you looking to speak on bigger stages? Do you have a best-selling book? Do you want to have a best-selling book? Okay, how about some sold-out events that you're looking to have? I know most of you do a lot of trainings. So bigger product launches, are you looking to make a bigger impact? I know that's a big part of what we do, and that's what this program is all about. So having said that, I want you to start thinking right now, okay, what will happen when thousands of people know who you are? What will happen when millions of people know who you are? Think about it. Think about it. I hope you have some ideas. You're jotting them down. Now, what will be the impact on the lives of the people who finally get to know you and know that you have the answer they have been searching for? If I could tell you how many times I've had people say, and if they only knew how good this is, if they only knew how I can help them, if they only knew. So what if they knew? what would be the impact on their lives? And what will be the impact on your life once you have these clients that are clamoring, waiting for you to take them on? And how would you feel knowing you're impacting so many lives? Not only the people you're working with, but you're going to be impacting their families and their communities. How would that make you feel? Okay, and finally, the most important reason that we really do this, the people that really drive us to get out there in a big way, the people we love, our families. You know, what are some of the things you'll be doing? You know, maybe taking bigger vacations with your family. I don't know, buy a bigger house. What will be the impact on your loved ones, your family members? Higher education? What is it that it will do for you? Those are the things you're thinking about, okay? That's what I want you to focus on, because starting next week, we're going to be walking through the process. As a matter of fact, the mindset segment and positioning is the one we're going to be starting next week, okay? So as we're going through this, know what are some of the challenges that are keeping you stuck? What's keeping you from using the #1 marketing tool? You know, is it that you don't know how to speak on camera? Is it that you don't know how to show up on camera? Or you don't know maybe what is it that you want to showcase during your program? You don't know what you want to do. You don't know how to get out there and make this work with the time constraints that you have. So all of this falls under, you know, preparing, just getting ready, having clarity. Or maybe you're already doing some things. You're already online. You're already doing videos and you're doing interviews, but maybe you're not really producing your TV show. Because, you know, a lot of people out there, they're doing, you know, Facebook Live. That's creating a video, you know, and they're using video in many different ways, but it hasn't quite turned into a TV show. So maybe you don't know how to produce a TV show. Maybe you don't know how to set up your home studio. Maybe you think it costs too much to produce a video. Maybe you haven't started producing a video at all because you think it's too complicated, too complex, too expensive. Whatever it is, you know, that would be in a production arena. Or maybe you already have your videos, but you haven't begun monetizing them. Well, what are some of the things that are sitting there? What don't you know how to do? You don't know how to market it. You don't know how to approach people. You don't know how to do joint ventures. What is it that maybe you don't know how to turn this into an actual business? Because if you're going to be creating a video, I promise you not a single minute of video was ever shot, whether on TV show, whether in movies, without having a complete business plan. They know exactly how much it's going to cost. They have the projections of, you know, the marketing dollars that are needed, and they have the projections of the return on their investment. So you do have to learn how to look at this as a business, because while the first year, the TV show is designed to grow your business, is designed to showcase you and your expertise. The second year, the show should be making money on its own. The TV show should be your money maker. So maybe you don't have a plan in place. Well, we're going to be looking at all of those. Okay. Now we're going to be following the Trisector system. It's get ready, get on a set, get paid, and make a difference, okay? Because once we produce the video and doing what we're doing, we're strategically producing and monetizing our show, then we're in a place where we can make a difference, and that's something that is near and dear to my heart, you know, impacting globally. But there are many things we can do to showcase some nonprofits or donate money or start our own, do good business, whatever you want to do. So I always have the overarching make a difference. So it's get ready, get on the set, get paid, and make a difference. And that's the Trisector system we'll be following. It's in everything we do. So episode 1, again, we start next week. It's going to be you stepping into your celebrity mindset. And we also will be identifying your style. Are you better suited as a reporter, a journalist, guest expert, or show host? Maybe all of them, but you will know where to start. Excuse me. But you will know where to start. If you have limited time, if you're going to events, you will know how to leverage everything that you do and turn it into a TV show once you identify your authentic style. So that's week 1. That's next week. Episode 2 is blueprinting your show. This is the foundation of your show, okay? You're going to really dive in and really identify your natural, authentic style as opposed to just your on-camera style. And then we're going to be talking about format of your show, your most profitable products, how you showcase them on your show, what is it that you're doing right now that you're going to be able to monetize, and we also will be looking at your most profitable audience. Who is your most profitable audience, your ideal guest expert, and quite a bit more. That's all in the second week. And if it sounds like a lot, it actually is, but don't worry. I have been fine-tuning the training modules for quite some time, so the homework is going to be pretty easy to do, okay? So you already have all the answers anyways. I'm just going to be pulling them out of you and using the compiler tool, and you're going to be hearing quite a lot about that. So episode 3, which is the following week after that, eat your message in your script. Here's a hint. You're talking to 4 different types of people, and you need to create a message that actually has something in the same message for all 4 of them. You're going to know how to do that. So you're going to learn how to create your script with the hook, the body, and the call to action. So you need your hook to grab people's attention and have them wanting more. The body is to educate and gain trust. So people understand what you're doing, how they're going to benefit from you, and why are you good at what you do? Why should they trust you? Why should they give you their time and money to learn from you? Okay? And finally, the call to action. The right call to action needs to be a win-win, not only for you, but also for your viewers. Okay, very important. And so next episode after that, it's all about making a camera lobby. You will learn how to not only set up your home studio, there will be training on the XSplit, exactly what I'm doing. And you will also get trained by Jodina St. John, the Access to Experts host, the Channel 6 reporter that I was telling you about, on how to dress for the camera and your body language and your vocals. And Hollywood makeup artist Dale Buck will be giving you step-by-step instruction on how to apply makeup for women and for men. Yes, guys, you're going to be needing to know how to apply makeup, because when you get into those big studios with those big lights, you're going to know how to apply makeup. Okay, so that's episode 4. And finally, we're going to go to episode 5, turn your show into cash. This is where we're going to be taking a look at the business growth calculator that I actually have gotten from, anyways, well, okay. It's from a program that I'm actually certified in, and you're going to be able to have your marketing blueprint. You're going to have about, you're going to know exactly how to put together the marketing exposure that you want to have. You're going to decide where is the maximum exposure, where you get maximum, revenue, maximum profits for what you are doing. Okay, and finally, the episode 6 is pitch your show. This is where you're going to be talking about your co-op collaborative, your co-op marketing and your sponsorship packages. All of that is going to be available to you. And then we're going to actually top it all off with the awards. And I will tell you more about that as well. So those of you who are on right now, chances are you actually went right into the producer's package, which includes not only the 6-week program that I just shared with you about, but you also have the entire Trisector system that we are right now giving lifetime access to, with 24/7 access. And the Trisector system, what I just shared with you, is actually divided into 12 modules. There's a lot of in-depth training, and there's some guest experts interviews, people who specialize in things that, maybe not my specialty, but they're way advanced in some of the knowledge. Or maybe I just want you to have a different perspective on something that I'm talking about. So it's all about collaboration. It's all about bringing you the information you need, the resources you need. So it's in there, but at the same time, the Trisector system, you get a lot more training, and it's there. Again, you get lifetime access to it right now. That's what we're offering, and so you'll be able to, stay on the cutting edge, ongoing. And finally, you also have a ticket to turn your show into turn your interviews into cash 2-day intensive. And right now I'm already scheduled, this summer I'll be in Malaysia, India, Singapore, Australia, and Sydney so far, and then we'll be going to Amsterdam and London, and then in the States we already have, of course, Los Angeles, and we have booked Atlanta, and there are some others that we've been asked to. Canada is already, so wherever you are, we're going to be near you, okay? So, and you have a full year to use it. Actually, I think I'm going to extend it, for, full year to use it from now. So you're going to be able to get all the support you need, not only online, but you're going to have lifetime access, but you're also going to be able to do the in-person training. So you have everything you need to get yourself out there. The good thing about the 2-day intensive is that you will be able to experience everything. It's all hands-on. It's all hands-on media training and video production. Like day one, you will actually be doing reporter interviews. You will be doing journalist, commentator, segments. You're going to be a guest expert. You're going to be a show host. We're going to be doing red carpet interviews. All of this you're going to be able to experience during those 2 days. And also you're going to have a team that you will be working with. Everything is done in teams. So you get feedback on your scripts. You get feedback on your performance. And you develop content. And your co-op collaborative, co-op marketing. All of that you're going to be able to actually develop with a team, which is crucial. And finally, before you leave, you're going to actually work with the team to put together the entire plan, the business plan for the show, really. Everything that you need from what is the show about and who is it for and what's going to be the content, how much money you're going to make, how are you going to market. You're going to have a plan which is going to make it very easy for you to go up to sponsors, go up to your co-op collaborative partners, go up to clients, and go up to producers. Say, this is what I'm doing. Do you want to play? Once you have a plan, the conversation becomes easy. So I hope you get that this is not just how to show up on camera. This is already, this is what you do. This is, you take your business and turn it into a TV show. So from now on, turnyourshowintocash.com. You go there. If you already have done that, you click on that. It's going to have you join this. And if you have a question, if you need more clarity, you can book a call with me. Now, I'm going to ask you to wait until week 2 when we do the blueprinting, for you to actually book the call, because you're going to be developing your whole blueprint. That's when you're going to be able to really leverage my knowledge and my feedback, because I can look at your plan and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, move it here, move it there. Things will happen a lot faster for you, and they will be much more impactful. So again, turnyourshowintocash.com is where you go to reach the training every week. And you see that, let me go full screen here, and you will have it in your email anyways. But if you want to schedule a clarity call with me, if you feel like it's important to do it sooner rather than later, I'm also willing to do that. Again, just kind of recommending that you wait until you do the blueprinting of your show. So you can always schedule a call with me at calendly.com/GVNTV. And we're here to support, and you're also going to be getting information on the closed Facebook group, where you can Facebook group, where you can actually post your videos, ask for comments, ask for interviews, let people know you are available for interviews, and that people know that you have commentator segments or anything that you want to make available. We're also going to be doing 30-second video tips, because nobody likes to watch a commercial unless they're very fun. But people would love to watch, video tips, something they're going to get something out of, rather than just a commercial they're being sold. So we're also looking for that. So you can put your 30-second video tips in the members area. An email will be going out with that. You'll have to ask to become a member. So easily done. And we also have a Facebook fan page where you can invite people to attend. Now, there's something else really important that I think is going to make a huge impact. within your community, we decided that the 90 minutes turn your show into cash, we're actually going to open it to the public to watch this part. Okay, where next week, for example, I'm going to be going over the homework, the overview of the homework, and then each cast member is going to share what they've done for the homework, and I will be, I will be doing coaching or masterminding with them, and after the event, after we get done with the cast members, I'll be taking, I will be taking a Q&A from the audience participants, and those are all of you who are not cast members are audience participants, so you will be able to interact. Excuse me. So let me see, what else did I want to share with you? Okay.
The Thursday, open forum Thursday?
Yes. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, also, we're going to be having an open forum on Thursdays at, it's 1 p.m. Pacific time. It's going to be kind of early for those of you in Australia and those of you in Singapore. That's going to be way early for you. So that's the time we'll have to do it, because there are other things that are happening at 3 p.m. So you can get to watch the recording. You can send in your requests earlier and we'll be able to answer. So you can, if you're up late, join us. If you get very early, join us. And those of you in Europe, it's going to be, it's going to be about 9, 10 o'clock, depending on where you are. So not too bad for you. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I want to share with you right now. Just keep your eye on the emails. And we have been steadily creating the content that's going to be coming out to you. We're changing, zigging and zagging everything because of so many opportunities are coming up. And I know what I forgot, I got distracted. So here's the part, the Tuesday live, the 90 minutes we're going to be doing, for free, so people can actually come and watch it. Which basically it's going to be an ongoing running reality TV show where it repeats every 8 weeks. But only one, right now what we're doing live is going to be on live. After that, the recording is going to be available, just like the, recordings you see on TV, reruns you see on TV. So you can actually invite your people to watch that for free, but they will not get the homework for free. To do that, they will need to join the program. But in an effort to make more people feel comfortable with what they're doing, because this is very content rich, we decided to make the 90 minutes available, which is part of the TV show. But they will not get the homework and everything else that goes. They will not get access to the members area and all that you're getting. So this is a good way for you to be able to educate the people you want to have as clients, the people you want to be doing co-op marketing with, because it is very difficult to explain, this concept to people, because when you say TV, they get overwhelmed. Oh, TV, I don't know. So this will make it easier for them to understand how to do everything, and also it will make it easier for them to be able to prepare for the interviews, because of course we'll be talking about how to create content, and that's going to help you, because it's going to bring people to you who already know how to speak in soundbites. At least they have made an effort, and all you have to do is work with them a little bit. Otherwise, when you're just inviting people to be interviewed, most people don't know how to do short interviews, and you're going to need to know how to conduct a 15-minute or 30-minute interview, as well as a 3-minute interview, and that's going to be crucial for your TV show and in saving a lot of money in editing. All of this you're going to learn all of this, but so I did want you to know, if you have a community, if you have organizations, associations that you're in, you can actually become the in-house reporter and interview the members. And we're actually looking for that. So right now we're getting ready to do a global, we already started, a global outreach to associations, organizations, where we will be training a reporter within that organization, and they will be able to go back and interview the members. They'll be able to go back and cover the nonprofit anything they're doing, fundraising they're doing, grand openings. In other words, anything that's happening in their hyper-local community, they will be able to showcase. And this helps the associations, organizations in a huge way, because the biggest challenge they have is retention. Member retention. Most people are leaving. So, and also getting new members. So this way, if they have their own TV show where everybody who joins the association is being interviewed as an expert, or if they have products, their products are being showcased, all of this you're going to learn how to do this, how to conduct interviews and do product demonstrations. So if you're interested in becoming the in-house reporter for an association or organization you're a part of, let us know, because you get to have first bids at it. Otherwise, we're going to be looking to see who's already in that organization that we can train to do that. I don't know that there's anything else that I want to cover. Now, we do have some more time here, which is perfect. No, I don't think there's anything more I want to cover. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually go ahead and open this up. And let me stop the recording here, and then, no, I'll just keep it going. So anybody that has a question, you want to talk about who you are and what it is that you're doing, why you joined, you know, I'm going to open it up for the next half hour to just, just talk about this, whatever has come up. And so if you do want to get on camera, I need you to like kind of wave your hand a little bit so I know you want to get on. I see Karen. Okay, Karen, you are on. You're unmuted. And no, you're not unmuted yet. Unmute. There we go. You are on, Karen.
Hello, everyone. I'm also from Sydney, Australia. And I've, know James and Alan and Michael quite well, which is great. Great to be on board with you guys, and really looking forward to working with everyone in America. I'm all about empowering women. I like to refer to myself as a woe mentor, and as I'm a woman and I like to work with women. Though what I've come to realize is that it's all about empowering all 9 areas of your life, not just your professional life. And that's what my show is going to be all about, is interviewing people from each of the 9 areas of life. And for those who don't know what the 9 are, it's mentally, professionally, financially, family, socially, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and environmentally. Because the more people who actually understand you've got to spend time in all 9 areas, not just 1 or 2. I used to be a CFO of a publicly listed company, and through a couple of tragic events, I actually like to refer to it, I woke up. I got out of my Groundhog Day days, because I spent most of my time in my professional life and it just doesn't work. I was eating too much, drinking too much, and totally working way too much. So that's what my show is going to be all about, interviewing and chatting with people from all 9 areas of life. And the more that people actually understand that, they improve every single relationship in their life, especially the one with themselves. And the more people who get this information, the more we can actually heal the world, because we get out of ego and we get into a space where we just want everyone to understand this, and just to, let's face it, our world needs healing. And it's not as though we've got anywhere else to go. So we might as well heal the world and actually create the life of our dreams and desires, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here to make a difference, and it's together that we make a difference. And I like to actually break down the word together. To get her. And let's face it, ladies, a lot of the times we don't get ourselves, we don't get other women, and the more we come together, the more we can help not only ourselves, but men as well. I'm a mother of 3 sons, and I'm really, just look at the suicide rate around the world. It's men who are suiciding more than women. So let's heal us and let's heal the world. That's what I'm all about. And thank you, Anne. I just love being part of it.
Excellent.
I feel like we're in the Brady Bunch. I feel like we're the Brady Bunch at the moment. And I think from memory, I must be Carol Brady.
Carol Brady. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But
No,
Carol,
I just make the position. The position I'm in.
okay. Well, maybe we'll have to see about that, right? So I'm so happy to have you on, Karen. And really, I can't wait to see your show and what you're going to do with it, because you're just so fun. So fun.
Thank you. I like to think I am.
Yes, you are. So who else wants to introduce themselves? Or if you have a question about the show, what you can expect, or if you want to get on, you have to wave your hand. I'm not a mind reader. It's not one of my many talents. Oh, there you go, Alan. I see a hand coming up there. You are on, Alan.
G'day, I'm Alan. I'm from Newcastle, which is about 160 kilometres north of Sydney. So, as Karen said, I know Michael and James pretty well as well. I can't really stay around long, but I just want to quickly just say hello to everybody. I've got another call I've got to get to. I've got a mentoring session to run. So I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. So thanks very much, and I'll see you all later on.
Awesome. Looking forward to your show as well, Alan. It's going to be so much fun. Alan teaches us how to read people. It's very exciting. And I'm in his program. I'm taking notes, major notes. So thank you, Alan. We'll see you next week.
See you all later on. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Let's see. Who else? I'm not going to force you to speak up. No. Okay. So now we know who are the ones who are going to shy away. There aren't even that many of you on today. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you all for joining. And again, we're in major growth spurt, major transition. So the emails, and if you can picture renovating a huge house, that's what we're basically doing with the program. We're updating programs. We're getting new ones and plugins, you name it. I mean, we're working around the clock. You know what? I feel like a duck. Just that kind of coasting on top, and it's like paddling like hell on the bottom. That's what we're doing. We got so much going on across the globe. I'm up at 7 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, talking to people, different countries, and then 7, 8 o'clock at night, because that's when they're available. So please bear with us as we get everything in order, and that's part of the reason why I want to keep access to the program very simple. Just go to turnyourshowintocash.com next week or whenever to click on it, because if the page moves, we're just going to update the link where you're going to go to join us. So we're keeping it as simple as possible to maneuver you as possible. The detours and things that are going to be coming up within the next 2 months, because we are growing and some amazing things are happening, all to benefit you. Okay, we're going totally global in every which way you can imagine, and so this is all going to be benefiting you. So appreciate your support and understanding, and if you see something that's not quite working right, forgive us, but also let us know. Okay, so we work as a team to make this happen, and so we grow together, we make a difference together, and I'm just very excited and honored to have all of you on, because we're off to make some major changes in our lives, and as well as those around us and around the globe. Okay, thank you, everybody. We'll see you same time next week. Okay.
Thank you, Ann.
Okay, my pleasure. Thank you, Lynn. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.